A lot of you guys don't know what to do with losing lanes. I get it. It's a big struggle in League of Legends as a jungler. In this video, I'll show you guys what you sort of need to do. If you guys don't know me, I'm Perry, a retired pro jungler. I peaked rank 2, 1871 LP. We almost took down a few aspiring pro jungler or pro players, Kryra, Shocky, these guys. Even their ADC, he's aspiring pro, or at least was. And then you guys know Cupid and Yozu. These guys are solo queue stomp like gods. Like Cupid has 3 accounts that are 1000 LP. Yozu has 1 account that's like 1000 LP. These guys are also very high LP. So it was a very, very, very hard game. You can kind of see it. My laners weren't doing too well. It happens. I'm not upset with them at all, by the way. I just want to show you guys as a don't hate any of my teammates, but you guys need to see how it's possible to still come back in games, even though we're down a collectively 5,000 LP as a team. So I'm going to show you guys the 3 steps I use to sort of take myself through a game where I'm really hard losing. So step 1, you're going to have to accept that you are going to lose resources. So no matter what you do when you play, Graves will be up levels, Graves will be up CS, Graves will be up items. That's kind of what happens. The enemy laners will be up, the enemy jungler will be up, they will all be up. If you have losing lanes, you just have to accept that. The problem I see is people don't come to terms with that and they fight very, very, very bad positions. So if you're behind, you have to be okay. I'll lose a quadrant, I'll lose some camps, and I'll show you guys. I dropped so many camps, I was almost on 100 CS in this game. Crazy. Okay, next thing, make sure you trade. If they do dragon, you do top turret. If they do top turret, you do bot turret. Even if it's not an optimal trade, let's say they win out on 400 gold, 500 gold. If you get even a sliver amount of gold back, most of the time it's worth it because if you have your second item and they have their third, it's not great, but it's something. Versus if I'm at 1.5 items and they're at 3 items, well, now we got a problem. And the last thing is ignore your teammates and make good plays by yourself. You'll see a lot in this game where I'm just like playing my own game. I'm trying to communicate, right? This is Clash, so I'm trying to communicate with my team. But most of the time, I'm in my own world, I'm in my own zone, and I'm not following my teammates. I'm making my own calls. So these are steps that I took to come back in this game at least. You'll see how at some point in this game, the Graves was 7-0, and I was 1-0. Or 1-1 actually. I wasn't even doing too well. And I'll show you guys how I was able to come back, make their game really, really hard to win. Obviously, they still won, but I want to show you guys what it's sort of like. So we'll start off looking at this game. They lane invade us bot side. Okay, so when they lane invade us, what happens was I try to retake bot lane. Okay, while they're retaking bot lane, what happens is I'm also aware that hey, they have Olaf top lane, so I spoiled it. But upon walking to the top side, you see I'm holding tab, and I'm thinking, who can CC me? Who can CC me? Oh, it's LeBlanc, right? So you can see how I'm thinking about all these things. I'm checking if Graves is starting here. I'm checking if he's on red buff. I'm thinking about it. Graves probably wouldn't start red buff. So what happens is, upon face checking, you can even see me here. I'm emoting because I know someone's fucking here. I know someone is trying to kill me here, choose me here. So I thumbs up again, and I instantly flash dodging the chain. And okay, it's not ideal, it really sucks, but you can see how not even a minute 30 into the game, and I've already like lost. Okay, it's because we have Poppy top, Ahri mid. Like, not the greatest champions against theirs. They have Graves jungle as well. So not ideal. I go into their bot side, I take their bot camps. I let them know, be careful of Graves. Bot has no prio, they're playing against Jinx, I get it. Graves ganks mid, Ahri dies, while I do red buff, and I'm off to recall very hiddenly so I don't get killed. Okay, so I do 2 camps and I recall and take a like I'm like, okay, it's fine. My mid laner died, it's fine. I go to my bot camps and I communicate here and I say, hey guys, I'm gonna come after Gromp, go bot lane, be careful, Graves can be there. Okay, we die. And here I make a call, I'm like, okay, let's try and kill these guys here. So I drop this pink ward, clear this ward, and I go and we fight 2v3. I get a kill. Jinx lives. It kind of sucks. 1-for-1, and my fearless use flash, so not ideal. It's 3-1. Not a great game. I tell Aoki here, hey, you gotta come hover me. Like, I'm gonna do this crab. You need to come hover me. So Aoki comes. Cupid still goes for this play. I don't think Cupid should ever do this. He does it. Really good for me. Aoki takes the kill. Okay, takes the kill. I'm a little upset. It's fine. I get it. Go back to my camps. I clear all my camps, and I'm happy. Okay, after I clear my camps, I do Krugs, and here's my biggest mistake in the game coming up shortly. So I feel very pressured here. Right, I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck. I want to do something. I feel strong. I just came off base. And at this point, it's 3-2. We're not too far behind. It'll happen in a second. I go and I kill myself. Okay, sorry, my bad. I made a big mistake. This led into a few problems coming into later parts of the game. But I die. Okay, here's where things start going bad. Mid lane gets solo killed. Okay, in a second here, bot lane gets 2v2 killed. Okay, not great. I'm running down towards bot lane. I end up clutching up this play here. It was almost really fucking unfortunate, but I land a really nice W, boom, and then you'll see I chase this guy and I land another nice W. I'll show you guys real quick. If I didn't land these Ws, honestly, this game would be really, really hard still. Boom, I land that nice W again. So here, what happens is I say, hey man, Graves can be top lane. Graves does grubs. He goes top lane. So mid's losing trades. Top's about to get dove. Okay, not great. Bot just got 2v2 killed. I had to be there to get kills. And my top laner doesn't recall in TP, so he dies as well. Okay, and I lose my top camps, or I lose my Krugs. And here again, well, I almost outplay this guy. Right, I do everything I can. I think my biggest problem here was my E. My E was very bad. And okay, if I use my E a little bit here, maybe I could kill him. So really, really unfortunate. Fuck, fuck, fuck. It's really, really sad. Okay, the score is 9-4, guys. It's 8 minutes in the game. The score is 9-4. How do we even come back at all? It's very, very difficult. Eventually, my top laner, my bot lane gets killed again. They go for 2 for 1. Not a great situation. My top laner here gets soloed. So you can see the tap screen here. Not great, not great, not great. Right, really hard game. This guy is 7-0. Okay, I'm like 3-2. I made one mistake here, and I kind of messed up here. Okay, but my laners are still really, really behind. So how did I end this game with 14 kills, you may ask? Right, I ended this game 14, 6, and 7 with almost the most damage on my team. Right, in this position. It's a very hard position to play. So what happens here is I recall right away from my item. I play for tempo. Right away, I play for tempo. And you can see me here, I'm like, fuck, my camera's blocking it, but I'll show you guys here, I'm making a fucking funny face, because I'm like, bro, this game is hard as fuck. I'm like, shit, bro. I'm holding tab, I'm like looking, I'm like, shit. You can also see me on the side here, I'm tracking sums, just to try and make sure, you know, I'm getting all the information. And we make, we don't pull dragon just yet. Mid laner's using trades. Mid laner gets dove here. And here's where the game sort of makes a turnaround. So these guys are egoing me here, and you'll see in a second. When someone's egoing this hard, you need to capitalize. So you see me go in, and these guys are he's still fighting me here. I'm doing everything I can to just outplay them. Boom, 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 boom. And here we get a shutdown. I get 1,000 gold, and then I go straight to the dragon. You need to do dragons to give yourself time to scale. I do dragons. So a little bit of me outplaying matters, of course. But you need to keep in mind that this entire time, my laners have still been losing. Their Graves have so many kills. Their LeBlanc has so many kills. My bot lane, while I'm doing dragon, I say please just do dragon. They die again. So okay, they get 3 kills for 1. Score 16-8. I'm half the team's kills. Not an easy game. Okay, here their bot lane comes and does something really stupid. They die. Okay, it's chill. We get another kill. Okay, there's a fight on mid. Again, I'm here to ganking mid lane, but their LeBlanc kills 1 for 1. So pretty much this entire game, what I've been doing is I've been doing 2 things. 1, every time I had a chance, I farmed. Every time I had an opportunity to outplay and get kills, I looked for them. But at its core, what I was playing for was objectives, like this dragon, and making my life the easiest I possibly can by just farming. So at its core, I was playing for tempo and objectives. That's a common theme I talk about in my coachings. I stress tempo, I stress objectives. Same thing for competitive gameplay. You'll see in a second here where I started to giving a lot of resources. I started to give up like literally everything. But shortly, like right here, here's where it is, where we get a kill bot lane, and you can see Graves is in my top side. You look at the tap screen, Graves is up 30 CS. I can't enter my top lane. My mid, 80, and top laner are all behind. It's not great. I have 7 kills because I've been able to make a few decent plays, but at this point, I cannot enter top lane at all. So what do? I just take the L. I farm my Krugs, I farm my Wolves. They go do the Herald, I go to bot lane, I try to break the spot turret. So here's where the trading concept comes in, and although they are getting my entire top turret and mid turret, really fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it really sucks. But I got my Black Cleaver, so now if we fight anything, I'm much stronger, so we can, make a play. You can see here, I'm fishing for opportunities or kills. The reason why I'm in the top lane here, you guys may ask, why am I top lane? Why am I not bot lane? Why am I not fighting dragon? Well, if you look at the task screen, this guy has 2 items. I have 2 items as well, right? Think about it. This guy is up 40 CS. He was 7 and 1. He's so fed, and yet I was still able to get second item here because I'm playing for turrets, I'm playing for objectives, I'm playing for camps. Okay? So what happens here is they're just fed. Their top laner has 2 items, my top laner has no items. Their mid laner is like 1.5, mid laner has 1. And their bot lane's like kind of even relatively, but this guy still has bigger components. We're not doing that well. So whenever you're in a losing position, right? We are losing. Look at the gold, we have objective bounties. You cannot fight big objectives like this. You need to go to the opposite side of the map. So as you can see here, I'm in the top lane. I tell Aoki to come. We go kill this Olaf. Really unfortunate here, but Hottie Boy Zera goes in. I messed up my auto attack, I'm not going to lie, but he should still never ult in. Again, I'm here. We go 1 for 1. Not great. Really sucks. 80 dies here too. Is really close. While they're doing all this, I'm breaking top turret. So here's where the third point comes in, where I know my game plan. I'm going to get myself gold. I'm going to try to carry. This top turret gives me a lot of gold. We're going to lose bot turret. Again, an uneven trade. It's the best I can do. I can't even defend bot turret if I tried. So, I get my next components. And, again, let's take a look at that stat screen. Not an easy game at all. Yet, that entire 18 minutes of this game, I was able to make some good plays, right? I wasn't freaking out. I wasn't stressing over my teammates inting. And, ultimately, I was accepting of, hey, I'm going to lose my camps. That's okay. I'm going to lose CS. That's okay. Graves is up 40 CS. I'm the same level as him. So, some may say, well, jungle's weak. How is this possible? What I say is, who cares, man? That's the state jungle's in right now, so play to it. Here's where things get a little bit unfortunate. We all get wiped. Not great. It's okay. Not great. We didn't lose Varian, we didn't lose Dragon, we didn't lose anything. But we all get wiped. So at some point in this game, jungling is essentially over. So this is a quick little video to sort of show you guys that, hey, no matter how rough laning is for your laners, no matter how rough your teammates are, every game is still winnable. In this point on, if we had like really good team fighting or a better comp, I would say it's really, really easy to win. But Olaf is, or not easy to win, but it's really very winnable. Olaf is a little bit too strong into our comp. So is LeBlanc. So we end up like just definitely not winning. But if you see here, I'll show you guys this last fight real quick. We ended up still being able to win a fight. Really nice hook from Aoki here. Graves flashed. Poppy gets a really nice look here as well. Our Ahri gets wiped, and then we're still able to come back, and we win this fight anyway, yada, yada, yada. Imagine this. We're down 5,000 gold, right, or more, and we're still able to come back in a fight, because at least I kept myself strong. I was a key player in this fight. If I, gave up, threw my towel in a little too early, what would happen was, well, we just lose this fight, and we lose the game, right? We'd be down 7,000 gold, 8,000 gold. Right, so no matter what you do, what I want to say is, please, 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 do not FF. Every game is winnable. Please, as a jungler, you will have losing lanes. Work on your gameplay. Try and make better decisions. Okay? Every game is winnable, no matter how hard you can, how much you're losing. So no FFing ever. Please, never FF. It's so crucial to never FF. If you want to get better at League, if you want to learn, if you want to win more games, never FF. I think my win rate, okay, skyrocketed when I was climbing to rank 2, the moment I stopped FFing, and I thought I can win with 3 losing lanes. On this concept, gonna bring this into another video I'm gonna make soon. Loser's queue is not real. Winner's queue is not real. What's real is if you play better League of Legends. That's all that matters. So whether or not you have losing teammates or winning teammates, play a good game of League. That's it. That's all I ask. All right. Every game is winnable. Hopefully, guys, you learned something from this. Hopefully, you guys understand that, hey, if I accept that I'm going to lose things, if I go ahead and come to terms that I will try and find trades, and lastly, I will make my own plays, I won't listen to my teammates if they're not making great plays, then you have a good chance at winning games. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And also, I do coaching in the Discord below. I do free live sessions, so make sure to look at the description below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Peace, peace.